afternoon, good evening from whichever part of this world that you're watching me from. My name is Tolu Akiyemi. I'm the founder of Whole Women. It's a platform established the intention of encouraging women, helping them to rise above limiting circumstances, limiting beliefs, to be everything that God has called them to be. And every week we have this conversation. It's called Ladies Pep Talk, and it's essentially conversations every lady must have with herself on a regular basis. And today I bring you a word of encouragement. It goes this way: you are enough. Yes, I want you to know that you are enough regardless of your circumstances, regardless of at what point or what phase that you are in life. You know, a lot of times we feel out of place because we're always trying to belong, trying hard to do one thing or the other, and may look as if you are not meeting up to standard. Then also, we could even be sabotaging ourselves. It's possible with negative thoughts. You're trying to do something legit and you're like, am I really worth it? Can I really do this? Can I really do that? Do I really deserve this? I want you to know that it's normal. We feel these things sometimes. Other times we're under so much pressure to, to meet some sort of perfection. And the symbols these days could be number of followership you have, the kind of cars you ride, how beautiful you look. Another thing is your marital status can also be one of the things. But I want you to know that whatever phase that you are enough. If you're single, you're enough. If you're married, you are enough. If you are even without a job, you are enough. If you have a job, you are enough. If you are a stay at home mom, you are enough. If you're a work from home mom, you're an entrepreneur, whatever it is, you are enough because God created you. And when He was done, He said, you are good. If God sees you fit as good, then you are indeed good. You are indeed enough. No matter how much you slip up, just know that you can rise up. The strength to rise up is deep down on the inside of you. So it's time to stop focusing your attention on things that make you feel like you are not enough and shift your focus to things that make you unique. And of course, God has created everybody uniquely. You have some kind of superpowers, some things that come naturally to you, some things that when you engage in, you feel like you feel real, you feel authentic. I want you to shift your focus to those type of things and stay there. And this also is for single ladies. I want you to know that you like someone and he doesn't like you in return does not make you worthless. It doesn't make you less of a person. It's important you know that. Also, if you think about it, there are so many guys around you. It's not all of them you want to have a romantic relationship with. So it's the same thing if you meet a guy, you really like him, and he doesn't like you in return. He doesn't like you in the same way. Please don't feel like you're not worth it. I remember there was a time I met this guy online. Someone introduced us, and we were talking for about a month. I felt so good. I really, really liked the guy. And suddenly he started withdrawing from me. I was wondering what was wrong. Am I not good enough? Was I not classy enough for him? Was I not attractive enough for him? I would stalk him on social media. I just kept thinking he would come back to me. He would apologize. The more I thought about it, the more frustrated I became. The more I complained about it to him, the more silent he became. It got to a point I was like, babe, you have to move on. So I had to encourage myself. I had to move on. And till date, no explanations, no apology. Someone told me later some things about him. I was like, well, it's all in the past now. I've moved on. But I was doubting myself. And I don't want you to get to that point. In case you're even at that bridge right now, it's important for you to know that you are enough. You are worthy of being loved, to love and be loved in return. So I want you to, think about this. Say this to yourself: I'm worthy of being loved. I'm worthy of being loved. I'm worthy of being pursued wholeheartedly. My worth is not determined by anybody. Your worth is not determined by anybody. You will find your worth in God, who He created you to be. That is who you really are on the inside. So you need to spend some time with yourself, knowing fully well that you are enough. Get to know yourself, and from there begin to bloom, begin to blossom, begin to be everything God created you to be. You are enough. Your skin color, your size does not make you less of a person, less of a human being, less of a woman. And I hope today from this conversation, you've been able to pick one or two things. Most importantly, remember that you are enough. Tell yourself all the time, I am enough. Till I see you next time, I want you to take care of yourself and be good. Remember that you are enough. Bye for now. I'll see you some other time.